Let's admit it, we all have that friend who don't use any social media at all, like not any of them. Too many people? They might seem weird and distant. However, psychological insights suggest these individuals are not fleeing reality, but rather awakening to it. Let us examine the internal mental shifts of someone choosing to erase their digital footprint and what this reveals about their psychological development. First, their internal values surpassed the need for online approval. Eventually, digital notifications and metrics lose their dopamine-driven appeal. Behavioral scientists refer to this phenomenon as hedonic adaptation, which dictates that the mind eventually desensitizes to repetitive pleasures until the satisfaction dissolves. For those opting out of digital networks, this choice stems from emotional growth rather than mere disinterest. They reached a point where their personal dignity became non-negotiable. They no longer rely on a digital device to affirm their significance. Second, their mental capacity became far too precious to waste. Highly perceptive and intelligent individuals frequently hit a threshold where perpetual digital chatter becomes cognitively draining. The human intellect possesses a finite amount of processing power. Consequently, when endless scrolling constantly drains your focus, other vital areas pay the price. Individuals abandoning social networks are not running away. Instead, they are redirecting their intellectual assets toward pursuits that yield long-term benefits. These include acquiring knowledge, building things, and deep reflection. Third, they are actively refusing algorithmic manipulation. While it often goes unnoticed, digital networks train your brain in the exact same manner as a casino gambling terminal. The individuals who walk away from these platforms are usually highly attuned to this psychological engineering. Removing these applications is not a tantrum, but rather a conscious effort to deprogram the mind. Fourth, they have cultivated an elevated appreciation for personal space and limitations. A rising psychological movement known as digital minimalism highlights this exact shift. It represents the realization that not every personal milestone requires a public gallery. Those who exit social media generally prioritize psychological security over online vulnerability. Therefore, if you have ever experienced the desire to wipe the slate clean and unplug, do not view that as a vulnerability. Recognize it as progress. It indicates that your psyche is prioritizing serenity over turbulence and authenticity over fleeting fads.